Hey guys, I'm Rich from NeoWin. Today we're unboxing the Lenovo Legion Y920. As you can see, I don't have it in the box. I have it in this little sleeve that it comes in, that it's packaged in, and that's just because the box is really just so huge. If you saw, I recently unboxed the Y720, which is even smaller than this. So you can see it's pretty big. It's got a 17-inch screen. Now, Legion is Lenovo's new brand for gaming PCs. All right, the 520 and the 720 were the first ones to come out. Now we've got the 920, and it's even more beastly. The 17-inch display has NVIDIA G-Sync. It's 1080p. Another difference between that and the 720 is that it has the NVIDIA GTX 1070 rather than the 1060. And also it includes a quad-core Core i7, which is the HK series, rather than the HQ, which is in the 720. Now, if you're not familiar with the difference between HQ and HK, well, for one thing, you should probably get the HQ if you're not familiar with the difference. The HK, well, any K series processor from Intel is going to be unlocked, so you can overclock it. If you don't know what overclocking is, or you don't know, if you're just not interested in it, you're pretty good to go with the HQ. All right, so you can see we've got a pretty big display here. It's actually really big. Should come with the Creators Update pre-installed, as the other one did. No touchscreen. All right, which is, again, that's, like I said in the 720 unboxing, that's pretty standard for gaming laptops. So yeah, we've got obviously 7th generation Core i7. That's 7820 HK, 2.9 gigahertz, 16 gigs of RAM. 15063.483, which not only is the Creators Update, that's the latest cumulative update to the Creators Update. And if we go in here, we'll see how much storage we get. All right, so we've got wow, so we've got 512 and 1 terabyte, which I'm not 100% sure, but that should be an SSD and an HHD. HDD. Sorry. We've also got an RGB keyboard, which any gamer is familiar with these. They're quite common. If we go into Lenovo Nerve Center, that's the app that controls all of these settings. That you can change the colors of the lights on the keyboard and everything. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy it now. All right, so if we go to light shift here, we can change this, and if we go down here, we can see the keyboards are now lit up in pretty colors, and we have different settings that we can use. Some of these settings, you can see it kind of waves on and off there. It's cool. I like the idea of an RGB keyboard. It's just I don't think it's something that I would spend more money to have. I don't really see the point in something like that, but it's cool, and I guess it's I mean, they're big on gaming PCs, right? So back up to what we've got going on over here. Turbo boosts, more. All right, yeah, 1 terabyte plus 512, like it says right here. 8 gigabytes of video RAM in the GTX 1070, which is awesome. All right, so let's close this and just take a look at the outside. So it's got JBL speakers. It's got plenty of vents along Lenovo promises a very innovative thermal system. It says the introduction of high-end processors and graphic cards inevitably introduces more heat to gaming laptops. The Y920 mitigates this with a well-engineered thermal design. The dual fans are located very near to the Y920's processor and graphics card. This design effectively dissipates heat through the rear vents. So hopefully cooling won't be too much of a problem, because this is a very beastly machine. It's very powerful, and the speakers should be great as well. So as you can see, there's the bottom there. All right, it's a nice, very nice machine. Very heavy, very big. So if we take a look at the side here, we've got 2 USB Type A ports. We've got a headset jack, which should cover both audio input and output, which because we have a microphone jack right next to it. So if you're familiar with a lot of gaming PCs, a lot of gaming desktops will have separate jacks for audio output and audio input. All right, and take a look at the other side. Okay, it's all very big. I mean, everybody wants the perfect laptop, but there's there's power and there's portability, so it's not something you're really gonna carry around too much with you. All right, 2 more USB Type A ports. Thunderbolt 3 over here. Network cable, HDMI. All right, full-size display port, and then of course the charging port over here. The device itself only comes with the charging cable. It doesn't come with a mouse or anything else, just like the Y720 when we unbox that. So one thing to be aware of is that while this is the flagship machine, it's got the unlocked processor, it's got the better GPU, bigger screen, although both 1080p, although this one has G-Sync. So it's better in almost every way than the 720. One area where the 720 wins is that this machine doesn't have the wireless receiver for an Xbox controller. So your options are obviously going to be you could use a micro USB to plug into the controller and use it wired, or I think they're selling dongles where you could just plug that into USB and use it wirelessly, but it's not just built into the machine. So if that's a big issue for you, you might want to look at the 720, because 720 is really nice. It's just a little smaller and a little lighter and a little more portable, but you get more power over here. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. I'm Rich from NeoWin. Have a great night.